Thank you for your welcoming, dear attitude. We crossed thousands of miles to get here, and despite these miles, we feel very close because when President Eisenhower established the sister city process, he chose sisters, not partners. It means that we are family. We are really a family, and we think that we are more close than being a family for our children to come and for a better relationship between the two cities. Your presence is very dear to us. We think that we can perform in many fields on the basis of cultural, educational, maybe movies fields, and we think that Lebanon has a lot to gain from your experience, and also we have a lot to offer in other opportunities. We thank you for your support, and we hope that the aid that we are getting from you on all levels should be enhanced, because we really need your help and support. Thank you. Thank you. I will give you a straight and brief answer about what you said. Unfortunately, Lebanon is the mirror of the region, and whatever problems we have in the region is being reflected all the time on our people and our soil. So what happened in 1975 was a reflection of a conflict, the Israeli-Arab conflict. And what happened also in 2006, after these guys left Beirut
10 days later.
10 days later, and signing this sister city agreement, it was also a reflection of a conflict between Israelis and other military factions in Lebanon. What I would like to say is that we are eager for peace with everyone, with all our neighbors, and with all the people who really want us to live in a stable condition where we can secure peace and prosperity for our children and our future. And don't think that we are not suffering from what's happening. The Lebanese people are educated people who are on a certain level of lifestyle, and they like their country. They're fighting for the existence and for the perseverance of their country. And now we are lucky to have a president of the republic who will be, hopefully, unifying this country once for all and giving all the factions the chances for a better life.
Very good.
New president, Barack Obama, who has said since the very beginning of his administration that he will engage himself in that process. Let's hope our new president provides American leadership to complement where the Lebanese are
Great.
going.
I would like to say a few words, just a briefing about our relationship that will give an idea where we stood for and where we are today. Honorable Eric Garcetti, President of the Los Angeles City Council, council members of the City of Los Angeles, ladies and gentlemen. Beirut, known at all times as the Lighthouse of the Orient, is recognized today as the World Book Capital 2009. In the light of its focus on cultural diversity, dialogue and tolerance, facing great challenges in terms of peace and coexistence. Modern Beirut's uniqueness as a place, and with the idea of pluralist, multi-confessional city, is no different today from other cities in the process of construction and reconstruction, witnessed in the period of the welfare state in the 60s during President Fuad Shihab's regime, and in the 90s under Prime Minister Rafiq Hariri's governing. Bearing in mind that urban development in today's post-war involves specific projects rather than broad plans geared by public-private joint ventures that will overcome post-war difficulties in speaking directly about socio-political issues. For instance, as we speak today, there are issues of the past to consider, not to mention with aspects to preserve and which to disregard. There are also opportunities to realize old plans as well as to make new ones and to start over, as it were, in the hopes of making things better than they were before. The City Council of Beirut, elected for the first time directly from the people in 1998, realized that any restoration or reconstruction cannot occur without a palpable vision concerned with the physical form and layout of a city, how its districts and neighborhoods might be conformed, and how specific architectural projects might proceed to make it a better place in which to live. Above all else, however, there is also the need of a broader social and cultural future vision for the Council to foresee, in order not to promote administrative leadership and to provide guidance only, but also to give the people a more fundamental sense of themselves and who they might become. Since 1998, Beirut City Council was committed to project visions of development and prepares the capital public not only to absorb change and progress, but also to become a partner in the renewing of the city face that since then has been drastically improving. Despite all scars of successive wars and chaotic situations, no viable alternative in the region has succeeded in replacing Lebanon's capital in 33 years of trial and error. Given the basic cultural and multilingual infrastructure, Beirut has retained its letter of credit as an international city. The continued physical presence of foreign communities is an important channel of perpetual contact and renewal. It keeps Lebanon's capital constantly on the alert, familiar with innovations and progress, always seeking new challenges. One of these was on the 31st day of August 2005, when the visit of Mr. Eric Garcetti to Beirut City Hall paved the road for a sister city agreement that became a reality 1 year later. In the presence of Beirut City Council members, I had the honor to meet that day an American public servant eager to promote and set a sister city agreement between two cities, Beirut and Los Angeles, capable of motivating the two people on various activities that will expand the horizon of the city of Beirut, thus allowing it to be identified as the leading capital of the Middle East. The signing ceremony took place officially at the Palace of Nicolas Sursok in Ashrafiyeh on June 30, 2006, where both delegations stressed on productive, loyal, and fruitful relationships. I compare our relationship, Dr. Joanna Nashif said, to a spider web, very well formed and maintained, to a point that even if you cut any thread of it, it will get connected by itself again. It is time, as Denis Zain declared, for the American people to know that Lebanon is safe, hospitable, and prosperous country, despite the media criticism and misleading propaganda. Both American and Lebanese City Council members participated in a thorough and productive discussion where President Garcetti stressed on three major headlines. The first one includes social and cultural exchanges. The second one includes the economic, tourism, and trade side. The third one stresses on political and governmental side and seeks solutions for traffic and water problems, including digging deep water wells and undertaking sewage treatment. Following that meeting, important steps were taken, forging solid ties between the residents of the two great cities, where generous contributions through the leadership of Council Member Denis Zain and the help of the board of LA Beirut Sister City Organization, motivated by the presence of my dear friend Faris Wehbi, facilitated the delivery and valuable medical supplies of firefighting equipment. Hoping that the future plans will be more successful and more productive, in the name of Beirut City Council Member, President, I invite you all to share with us, as our ancestors have, the magic art of constructing mosaic beauty with significant little stones. Our dream to develop the city of Beirut should become a reality for all of us, so that those who emigrated, as many of you, out of frustration, taking away their skills, ideals, and fortunes, seeking liberty in foreign lands, may now find a place and work, plenty of work, of challenging work, to come back to. Only a national policy of reconstruction, to which the whole nation can rally in freedom and harmony, a policy enjoying credible stability and international endorsement, can achieve our goals. God bless you all, and thank you. I have this symbolic shield. This is the emblem of the city of Beirut. It shows the cedar tree of Lebanon, the colors of our flag, and a Phoenician ship that gives an idea about how our ancestors, the Phoenicians, 3,000 years ago, conquered the world with no military tools. They conquered the world with their smart mind and their trade. And you can conquer the world in a peaceful manner. And here, the book that says, Beirut Nutrix Legum, it means Beirut, the mother of law, because Beirut was the first capital in the Roman Empire where was built a law school. This is for Mr. Garcetti.
Thank you.
And this is for Mr. Zain.
Thank you.
And this is, what is,
Thank you.
oh, okay.
Thank you very,
I
very much.
thank you for
Thank you.
whatever support.